Hey, big up Imhotep, my brother. Big up, big up. Good to see you. Remove 3 distractions or commitments that don't serve your purpose. Okay? Remove it, right? And review and refine your focus weekly. So every week, check in with yourself. From the big picture, I love to say zoom out to zoom in, to zoom out to zoom in. Okay? So from the big picture, right? From the big picture, that is the big goal. Zoom back in. What did I do this week, or what can I focus on? What's the one thing that I can do to move this thing forward? What's the main domino that I need to knock out that will help me to knock out the rest of the dominoes? That's how you have to think. Okay? And eliminate everything else. All right? Now, again, I'm going to give you some explanations from some of these quotes that he has here, right? Success is about doing the right thing, not about doing everything. What's the relevance of that? Why is that relevant, Julia? Why is that relevant? Well, Keller reminds us that effectiveness, it beats busyness. That's true. But true achievement, it comes from discernment, not activity. You have to be able to choose what is important to you. What is it that you need to do in order to move your level forward, right? Meaning, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to focus on what truly moves the needle. You don't have to be perfect, people. And sometimes people are so caught up, ouch. Sometimes people are so caught up with being perfect, right? When they start something, that it actually stops them and they start to procrastinate, right? Because they're thinking that it has to be this way or it has to be that way. Just start. Just start, and then you adjust as you go along. Okay, that's what you have to do, right? So, what does he mean by extraordinary results are directly determined by how narrow you can make your focus? Meaning, what's the relevance? Concentration on fewer goals, it creates greater leverage and momentum. It's true. When you concentrate on fewer things, you have more inspiration, you have more momentum to get the things done. Okay? Focusing on fewer goals, it allows deeper mastery and greater success. Okay? Don't be doing 7 things at one time, because what you're doing is giving yourself the opportunity to fail or do all 7 things wrong, fail at them, or do them half good. Nobody has time for half good. Nobody remembers anybody who is half good, right? We remember excellence. Okay? And I'm not being hard on you, harder than I am on myself. Okay? I'm as hard on you as I am on myself. And this is as hard as you should be on yourself as well. Okay? So you ask, what's the one thing that I can do that will make everything else easier and for me or unnecessary? Always focus on the task that has the biggest domino effect. How are you going to do this? You're going to get clear. You're going to sit with yourself and say, okay, this is my long-term goal. That's my long-term goal. What task can I do to basically knock out a lot of things? What can I do that will make everything else easier? Right? That's what you need to do. Right? And multitasking is a lie. Multitasking is a lie. Your brain can only focus on one thing properly at a time. These are facts. And another thing too, I had to show it to somebody, and it's true. You try reading something while somebody talking to you. Try it now. You try reading something while somebody talking to you. Won't happen. You know why? Because while you're reading, you're actually talking to yourself. While you're reading, hi Gain from Pain Music. Hi Invest. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We're going over The One Thing, right? It's a remarkable book, and I really, really encourage everybody to get it. It's by Gary Keller. It's a wonderful book, Invest. And basically what I'm doing now, guys, is, as I said before you guys came, you guys don't need more information, you need more integration. So I'm giving action steps with each chapter so that people can actually try to integrate the lessons with their lives. I don't want to just be out here just talking to talk. I'm actually trying to help people. I'm actually trying to help us, right? So in order to help you, even though I'm breaking down the books and everything like that, even though in order to help you, it's best for me to help you to have the action steps to where you can integrate what it is that you're learning, right? So you're not just hearing it. Okay. I invest. Right. So multitasking is a lie. You can try it yourself. You read something in your brain, in your mind, while somebody's talking to you. You're either listening to what you're reading or you're listening to them. Yes, it's true. You can walk and chew gum, as I said before, right? But when it comes on to the real task that deserves your attention, multitasking is not good. Okay. You don't try to split your attention, because it will reduce your productivity, right? And it kills your performance. You concentrate fully on one thing. Okay. I know I'm repeating this for importance. This is the question I want you to ask yourselves. This is your to do. This is your action step this week, guys. Before the week starts tomorrow, ask, what's the one thing that I can do that if I do it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary, right? When you find that task, it makes your other tasks simpler. Okay. And that is your leverage point. Don't forget, that is your leverage point. You need to find your leverage point. That's what I want for you guys. Find your leverage point. Okay. Again, real life example with Steve Jobs, right? So your action steps for this week, along with that, you write down your one thing for this week. I want you to remove 3 distractions or 3 commitments that don't serve your main goal. Remove them.